God forbid a girl has hobbies.
Speaking of hobbies, I got
we've begun.
leather jacket on Poshmark.
Maddie, what about a hello first? What about how are you? Hello,
Hi, guys.
everyone. Hi, guys.
We're
I'm sorry if
coming
I
to
look
you-
dead because it's a Friday and I just finished
Halloween.
work.
And she's sick.
And I'm sick. And
Actually, I shouldn't be
I
this
just
close to you.
finished a long day of
Happy
work and I feel
Halloween.
like a skeleton, which is what I should have dressed up as for Halloween. We're filming this on Halloween, but we're posting it later. But
We're staying and watching the Blue Jays game. So those are our plans.
Those are our Halloween plans.
We had a whole itinerary of like watching a bunch of movies and stuff, and then that just went out the window.
And then the Blue Jays made it to the World Series.
Listen, it's been a busy week, but it's been a lot of fun watching the Jays. So.
I was actually talking with someone at work, and they have kids, and they are gonna have the radio on listening to the Blue Jays game as they're handing out Halloween candy. And their block, they get like, I think it was like they spent $500 on Halloween candy. They're like, it's a
Whoa.
popular
$500
neighborhood for like trick or treating. It's gonna be fun.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's not our case.
We don't
like
get
2 people.
Yeah, we don't get many kids. We're kind of like
we don't.
a dead end, kind of.
Yeah.
Would you say?
I guess so.
Yeah,
I just realized what my hobbies are.
Okay.
amazing.
Today we will be
hobby.
talking about 20s hobbies because God forbid a
'cause-
girl has hobbies.
And speaking of hobbies, I got a
that a
leather
meme?
jacket on Poshmark.
Okay, tell them why that's relevant to our hobbies.
Yeah. Get
Why
going.
is that relevant? Okay, well, I can start with my hobbies. I actually I have like a whole. Actually, Aves, you can start as I am getting this up.
Okay.
Getting it up. What do you have to get up?
I was going to start with
Is it your
piano.
spreadsheet?
Yes.
I'm
sorry.
I'm not good at the piano, but I play it anyway because I learned how
You're
to read
good.
music because I played the clarinet in 8th grade.
Don't say you aren't
In
good.
7th
You are
grade.
good.
You
You
are
do know
good.
that the
Girl,
strings.
come on.
But I'm not
it's-
like I saw this video of Billie Eilish and they just like threw a sheet in front of her and she can play it. Like it takes me
She's
forever
Billie Eilish.
to learn a song.
Girl.
Yeah.
But besides the point, it's really fun and it's good for your brain and I genuinely enjoy it. I pick songs that I really like and then
Give
I'll
us an
play them.
example. Moonlight Sonata.
I used to play Moonlight Sonata when I was 13. That was the first song I learned. And that one was really fun, but I've forgotten it now, which is really sad because I feel like I went through a phase
That
in
is
high
sad.
school where I didn't play and then I lost all of it. So I had to like reteach myself in like my later teens, like when I got out of high school. And I also put headphones in because I feel like I annoy the family.
No, you don't annoy the family, but you did. There was
No,
one
but it's
song
like
that was
no. But the reason I don't,
played
they're
too
very
often.
good about it. They don't say they're annoyed, but like I would be annoyed if I heard like the same
not
part of
bad.
a song over and over again.
It's not
Just
that you're
'cause she
bad,
has
No,
to
but it's because
practice.
when I have to like learn a song, I have to like repeat it like over and over again.
I actually
so I spare
once
everyone.
Actually, that reminds me of I went to singing lessons when I was a teenager, really randomly, and I had no idea what was going on. And the teacher, like 2 seconds in, like I brought sheet music, and he was like, "Oh," and I thought he was gonna like teach me how to sing the song, and he just instantly like started playing the piano and started singing, and I started singing along with him, but I didn't know the song, and that just reminds me of piano.
Actually, we're talking. I don't know how you did singing
What?
lessons. Jenna and I were actually talking about this the other day.
Yeah.
Well, Jenna doesn't know this. I was telling her how I feel like you can't hold a tune. Like I feel like you always
can't.
get the notes wrong.
Yeah. I was in vocals class in middle school.
I know where'd all that talent go?
My tonsils were removed. Apparently, that's a thing that affects your voice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Heavens.
Yeah, I know someone who's a singer who has infected tonsils, but they will not get their tonsils removed
Oh, I thought you were
because
joking.
they think it'll affect their voice. No, it's like a real
Wow.
thing.
Gosh,
But I'm not
your
a
girl
singer,
has
so
hobbies.
and I need to
I
get
was
them
gonna
out because they're
say,
making me
Singing.
sick.
Okay, actually, I have a few hobbies
Sacrifice.
now that I'm thinking of, but they're kind of silly.
Okay, go.
Go for it.
I
Wait,
have
is
to
this
say,
what is this? Why do you have the?
Well, this is one of my hobbies.
Sorry, wait. Let Elle go first.
Yeah.
Oh,
let her go.
we're not gonna let Maddie finish her hobby story.
We will, but we'll just let you go
Mine will
first.
be shorter. So I'd say my biggest hobby is sports, and I say that as a bracket because there's a lot. I do a lot that involves sports in terms of hobbies. Well, it's more watching. I don't do much.
But we
But
play pickleball.
I do play pickleball
and
I play-
tennis.
okay, I play tennis and pickleball. That's true. And we go to the driving range sometimes.
As do I.
And honestly, anything that's like fun and active, I am down for. Fully down. We also went to a Blue Jays watch party for the World Series at the Rogers Center recently,
That was
which was
fun.
really fun. But I would say that like the reason I'm saying sports is one of my probably biggest hobbies is because I think when I'm not working and I'm not reading and I'm not like hanging out with friends and socializing and seeing my family, I'm watching some form of a sport. And that is either right now baseball, which I was not into before this.
That's what I was gonna say.
Baseball now.
Yeah, but that's what I was gonna say is one of my hobbies is bandwagoning. But I don't do it with many sports just because, like, how often do the Jays go to the World Series?
I was going to list all the sports I watch.
Yeah, go for it.
So,
by the way, I watch the same sports as she does. So I'm not going to repeat myself. Just listen to what she says.
Okay. So, Blue Jays right now, watching them. Also recently became a Bills fan. If you have listened to more of our episodes, you will know why. I went to the home opener this year.
As did I. Sorry,
As did Ava.
I have to say it.
And that immediately turned me into a fan because they came back in the fourth quarter. And if you watched that game, you would know why. Immediate Bills fan. So, Bills fan. Formula One fan. Max Verstappen fan for a while. Still am. But
now you're more Oscar
now I'm more
Piastri.
Oscar Piastri. Love him. Charles Leclerc always. Carlos Sainz always.
Always.
Oh, Carlos
Alex
Sainz.
Albon. I love Alex Albon. Anyway, Formula One. I watch a lot of Formula One races. Sometimes I don't even know who I'm cheering for, but I have a good time watching those. Hockey. I don't know why this one wasn't first. Hockey is my favorite sport of all time. I'd say I miss 1 or 2 out of 82 games a season. Like at most. And that's like regular season. I will not miss a playoff game unless I'm literally in another country or in the air.
Yeah,
which has happened, unfortunately.
This year we were in New York when
But we watched
the
them.
Leafs, but we still came back to the hotel room and watched.
Exactly, we did.
But
whereas one year we were in Mexico or like on a plane home from Mexico and we couldn't watch one of the games and it was tragic. But anyways, hockey, Leafs fan, unfortunately.
Yeah, but not unfortunately.
They will
I
win.
believe in them. I
But-
think if you don't believe in them, that's totally fine. But I
I'm
do.
just saying unfortunately because of the past years, not because of the future, right?
Yes.
Future L.
But I also think if you're gonna stick with a team, like you should stick with them through their hard times and their good times.
I
feel like
agree.
to me, it's like friendship. Like you don't just dip when things get bad.
Yeah, for sure.
In my
Yeah,
opinion.
so I'm best friends with them. And then what else do I watch? Tennis. Big Carlos Alcaraz fan. He's my favorite tennis player for sure. Also loved Emma Raducanu. Still do. When she won the U.S. Open, I became a fan of hers as well. And I won't keep going.
Is that all?
Oh God, what else?
10 minutes in, it'll finally finish her list.
I know. I feel like I've got more I'm missing, but I feel like those are the main ones. So yeah, that's honestly how I spend most of my time. And then another favorite hobby of mine is
Professional curling. You got into.
No, I didn't. You're such a liar.
We
We
saw
saw
it
not
on the
even
TV.
funny.
We saw it on the TV once, and
That was not funny. Oh, actually, I've watched.
for anyone who
professional
does
lacrosse.
that, I'm sure it's very hard.
I watched a little bit of professional lacrosse, but that was just one game.
We did play lacrosse
Anyway.
in high school, though, so that makes sense.
And then when the Olympics are on, I watch all of it. But anyway, my next favorite hobby, other than I'm honestly reading, I'm a big reader, especially when they're easy books, because I can just sit down and read them in a
When
day.
you were struggling in the winter, I said, Elle, read The Summer I Turned Pretty, and it changed her life.
It did change my life. It made me really happy at that time, even though the books are kind of brutal in terms of like you don't get who you want her to be with by the end. Anyway,
Yes, you do.
no, sorry. It takes
a long
time to get there.
I get it.
And
I get it.
Anyway,
What you're saying.
Can I
so I do love
talk
reading.
about my hobby?
Last one is I'm gonna say, and then you guys can literally talk for the rest of the time. Is that I like to sing in the car. I can sing with people, but preferably alone.
Carpool
The other
karaoke.
day,
As I am.
The other day,
What are your favorite songs?
sorry, can
For
I just
my
say-
job, sometimes I have to drive like 40 minutes, hour and a half. So a lot of singing takes place. One of my favorites is Gracie Abrams.
We need
Let
someone
It Go.
else.
I mean, let it go. Let it happen. My sick brain.
The other day, Elle and I were in the car, and we were both screaming whatever. I can't remember what song it was. I think it was Olivia Rodrigo. I think it was So
Didn't we?
American.
Oh, we were
And
singing.
I just saw Elle look at me. We were both like screaming in the car, and she just looks at me and she like turns the volume up.
Yeah, because I can't sing in
you
the
can
car
hear
if
my
I can
voice.
hear my voice or someone else's voice if they're bad.
Fair.
So I'm looking at you, Aves.
My throat's starting to hurt.
What?
What, do you think you're getting sick?
Yeah.
Because that's not how mine started.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
You just have allergies.
Load up on echinacea just in
Okay,
case.
girl.
Okay, Mads.
Okay, guys.
Guys,
I should
finally
just
I can
leave.
share
See you later.
my little hobbies. Okay, so
Don't go
the thing about me is that my hobbies are always changing. So this is a current hobby of mine. Will I be here next year? Probably not. Will I be here in 6 months? Probably not.
What do you mean
Presently,
beware?
this is
She
where I'm
doesn't
at.
even know her next move.
I don't know my next move. That's a real thing.
For
So
those
right
listening,
now,
you have to
for those
explain
listening,
what we're
this
looking
is a
at.
Google Doc with a table of contents.
Oh, good God.
There's about, I'm not going to go through the whole table of contents, but just to show the detail.
Well,
like,
Elle
I
gave
have
us her
about
list, so we
10 different pages, and this
Sorry.
is my style file for 2025. The reason I put this together was that once I started making money at like a full-time corporate job and I was taking inventory of my closet, I realized that most of the things I have, I don't really wear. Like when I was going, like I had to go to work. Like I was working from home most of the time.
You have never talked faster.
and then I had to.
She's just always
start
looking
going
for
to
something
work.
to do. That's honestly the only reason she does this. Like,
This
don't
is
even
fun,
listen to
though.
what she's saying right now. Like, she's just doing this because she likes to stay busy.
This is a hobby.
Nothing. Yeah, you have a lot of those.
I know. So I was starting to go
can't
to
sit
work,
still.
and I realized I was like, oh my gosh, I have nothing. Like it felt like I had nothing to wear. So I started putting together a style file,
That's a lie.
organizing it by. I know it's a lie, but it felt like I had nothing to wear. And so I was like, why do I feel like that? So it took me down this rabbit hole, this fun rabbit hole of figuring out how can I make the best purchasing decisions for clothes of things that like I actually like and I actually wear. So like things like the 3-3-3 method, whereas you see if a top goes with 3 different bottoms. But then I also looked at my body type. And I was looking at, there's something called the Concept Wardrobe online, and it tells you what styles of clothing suit your body type. So then I looked at my closet, and I thought, okay, what of this actually,
You
I
should
call it,
also
like, what's
share-
compliant? So I was like, what's compliant with my body type? And then what do I actually wear? Anyway, this could go on forever, but this
my
is one of my
God.
hobbies.
And it does.
I've heard it.
It's
so many
never ended.
times.
So that's why when I said I got a leather jacket, that leather jacket was on my list of things that would look good on my body type, that I would wear a lot, that would go with 3 different
and
things
it's on
at
my
least.
list of things I never want to hear about again. Go on.
You should also share with the class why you did this. Because of your little splurge.
What splurge?
The one years ago.
Well, yeah, I had a splurge back in COVID where I
She's trying to have
ordered-
better spending habits.
Yeah, which I think I'm doing a really good job of.
She had
You
a
are working
disease
for
and
a
it was
bank.
hiding packages from us because she knew we were judging her.
Yeah, it got really bad. Like I got 5 different pairs of leather pants.
I actually can't even think about how much you spent on
I
that.
don't think about it and I don't want to. So anyway, this is like what I'm trying to do from like a fun place of like figuring it out. And it's been fun. Like I have a little lookbook. I look at like my inspiration.
Start a fun count.
I look at like, and this is what I work on while Ava and Elle are watching the sports game.
It's actually true.
Yeah, it is true.
So this is like my fun present hobby. And then I also have spreadsheets. So I had to learn how to do spreadsheets
I love this
at
like
work.
display that you have.
Thank you.
Did you should you show it closer?
Oh. Oh.
Why didn't you guys tell us?
That's a stupid joke. I know. Okay, can I talk about one of my hobbies? Go.
Yeah, go.
Show them
This
closer.
is so pointless.
This talk.
God
Thanks,
forbid a girl
Elle.
has hobbies, Elle.
I know.
We have a hater on our hands, and she's like in the room with us.
Sorry, I've had a long day. I'm being a bit negative.
Your grumple puff.
Another one of my hobbies is late night chats with friends, and by friends I mean Jenna.
We should count how many times you've talked about Jenna.
I know. We should have
They're
done
obsessed.
it.
For
A
Maddie,
Jenna
start
count.
a fun count, and for Ava, start a Jenna count.
Yeah.
Start a what?
For you,
fun
start
count.
a fun count because you go, it's fun. And then Ava is a Jenna count.
But Jenna will just sit on one of our, either her front steps or our front steps, because we live on the same street, and, well, ish. And we will chat into the evening until the sun goes down.
That's more in
well
the summer,
past
though.
the sun going down. No, you
Yeah.
guys still do it
We
now.
did it the other night.
There was the other night. It was like
know when
full
these
of
late-
mosquitoes that night. You guys just stuck it out
No,
outside.
when these late dinners, or not dinners, but yes, sometimes we do have dinner
Yeah.
together. Very romantic. You know when these started was because I have work, so I can only see her after 5 p.m.
So sad.
That's how these
And I
evening
can't hang out
chats
with her
started.
during the day, even though I'm unemployed, because she is employed.
I actually
and can't.
appreciate that you don't do that. That would be so sad.
Another
I know.
hobby of mine is budgeting. Like I track my income, I track my savings. That's new.
This all started when she started working for a
I'm
bank.
working in it's not
It's not a bank, it's a fintech.
yeah,
Apologies.
so financial technology company. So like I am learning so much about finance now that I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. I should try that. I feel good
And
about it.
ever
And then I've
since
also
she's
been
learned
doing-
how to make a spreadsheet, that's also one of her
I
hobbies
have
is just
to
making
show- I have to show how
spreadsheets.
many spreadsheets I put together. So I put one that's like my calendar. I made. And then I did one of tracking my workouts because I'm trying to work out more
How excited you are
often
right
and
now is actually
consistently.
comical.
It's like the nerdiest
You're
hobbies
like
ever.
radiating joy.
I just brings
which
me
is
so
good.
much joy. Workout, you could see, and then like all the other tabs, like I plan out my lunches and
It
my
looks like a
dinners.
popsicle.
I'm using an Omnilux on my face for my skin, so I track how often I'm doing
An
that.
Omnilux is a
like laser
mask thing
LED
that
thing?
the
How
first
much
time I
was
saw
that?
one of those was on Emma Chamberlain's YouTube channel.
Was that expensive?
Yeah. And my wish list. I've also been tracking. Yeah. Anyway, we don't need to keep going, but I've discovered spreadsheets, and I'm kind of phasing out the spreadsheets. To be honest, it depends on what mood I'm in. Like if I have a lot of energy, I'll do a
Phasing out the
spreadsheet. But if not, I'll just do notes in my notes app. My notes app. I know people talk.
I
about
don't
want
want to visit your notes app.
It's
I
just
never want to
chaos.
visit.
Take a field trip to her notes app.
Well, Issa talked about this. Our friend Issa, of how your notes app is like so random. It's like grocery list, random thought, like heartbreaking journal entry. You know, like
I've actually
it's just,
never
like,
done
so
that.
random. I
Have you
use
guys
my
done
notes
that?
app constant. Like
If I ever have, I delete it right
if
now.
you ever want to know,
Never done that.
like like my notes app is just
I only did it
yeah.
a long time ago.
Yeah, but like what was another hobby I had?
Oh, I want to say something quickly is I was talking to Maddie Elle about this today, but I've gotten into meditations. And usually I'm not someone who likes to meditate. I don't like the ones where it's like, I don't know, I'm very particular about the ones that I like.
Yeah.
But I found one that I do like, and it's called Calming an Anxious Mind. And it's really great for when
I could use that.
you're feeling anxious. Because, like, listen, I just think in your 20s, as you're getting older, life does just naturally become a little bit more stressful. You have higher expectations for yourself. I feel like other people have higher expectations of you, and you're trying to manage all these expectations and, you know, yada, yada, yada. Stressful time. But I was listening to, I'll tell you the specific one I was listening to on Headspace. I have a free trial. I don't think I'm going to be able to afford it for the rest of the year.
I shared it with you for 30 days.
Yeah, so I got a free trial for 30 days because Maddie has it. And I was listening to the Calming an Anxious Mind with Eve,
Queen
the girl who
Eve.
runs it, or who like leads the meditation. And it was wonderful.
Eve.
Yeah, Eve is wonderful. And they teach you like tips and tricks on how to like calm your mind, like ways to like label your thoughts and move through them. And it was honestly
do that after this
super
podcast?
helpful. Yeah.
Because I'm really
If anyone wants me to like share exactly what it says, I can, but you can also try it out yourself because it's really helpful. They like take you through like breathing and all like the specific techniques, and she'll definitely be able to like explain it better than I would. But I did it today, and I was like starting to get like, you know, anxious. And I did like one or two, and they were like 3 minutes each, and I just felt so much better because it gives you like actual like action
A
steps of
healthy
things you can
hobby.
do.
Do you consider
Yeah.
that a hobby?
I didn't before.
I don't
but
consider it a hobby.
Maybe not a
Oh my
hobby,
God.
but I did want to share it because
No,
it
it's
did really
good.
help me.
Another
good.
hobby for me.
Wait, I just wanted to say quickly is also that
I know you share this one.
reading is the best thing ever. I love reading.
I
read
started meditating too.
during breakfast, lunch, before bed. Anytime that I actually don't want to be on my phone, but I want to do something because I'm bored, I read. And it helps because then I'm not scrolling.
Me too. Another thing I like to do is scroll on Pinterest because it's a very safe space.
You
Agreed.
guys have really cute Pinterest boards.
Yeah.
Yes, very cute. My explore feed is actually wonderful. It's very,
Curated.
Pinterest is like a
Curated.
very safe place. There's not
It
a ton
is.
of hate.
It is a safe place.
And I feel
agree.
like
It's
when I go,
calming.
like if I feel like scrolling in the morning, which isn't good for you, I go on Pinterest if I feel like I don't want to get out of bed yet and I have nothing to keep me occupied other than staring at the ceiling. I will scroll on Pinterest. It's much healthier.
Another thing I wanted. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, last thing I was just going to say is a recent hobby. I don't know if you can call this a hobby, but watch parties. I would love to
Yes.
make that a hobby. It started like with the Summer I Turned Pretty watch party and then the
Yeah.
Jays watch party. And I don't know if these have been a thing
Well, you're
for
gonna
a
go
long
to
time and I just haven't realized that they're
I
a
think
thing.
they have. I just think
Probably, but I just like recently got into them and I want to go to more of them. But it has to be like a cultural moment,
Yeah.
yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Like you can't just like go.
But I was gonna say,
Randomly.
like, this is something we've talked about. Dr. Helen Fisher talked about dominant brain chemicals There's like serotonin, dopamine, estrogen, testosterone.
Is this a hobby?
Well, I think your hobbies are informed by what brain chemical you're dominant in, because
True.
like you have top 2, right? Like for me, I'm estrogen and dopamine. This is a whole thing you could read about. Like I won't bore with the details here. Maybe. But like basically
Were you looking to us for that?
If you're
Don't bore.
dopamine dominant, you're always interested in having fun and exploring your curiosities. Because what I was going to say is that all of my hobbies are all related to exploring what I'm curious about. For me, that's fun. So like, yeah, on the outside, it looks like a lot of work. On the outside, it looks like a lot of work, but really it's fun for me to explore what I'm curious about. And that's where my hobbies come from.
Yeah.
Always.
Mine come from stability.
Yeah. See, serotonin.
And food.
Serotonin.
Oh, that's another hobby
Serotonin
of mine.
dominant.
Eating.
Food.
Community.
Specifically, I think my biggest hobby is eating
I
a
could
massive bowl of
eat
popcorn.
Everything.
With
All the
butter.
time. Oh my God, it's Friday.
I'd say popcorn is your biggest
I
food
think
hobby.
popcorn's our biggest food
Popcorn
hobby.
is the apple of my eye, love of my life. I just can't get
Ditto.
enough of it.
You know what for me is?
Butter popcorn specifically. We have a popcorn machine, one of those little ones where you can just put kernels in and it pops out a bunch of popcorn, and then I drizzle it in butter, salt, blip it. I have like a whole system.
Another hobby of yours is baking.
Yes, forgot about that. I made muffins twice this week.
Yeah, they're really
Currently,
good.
And you're making pizza tomorrow.
Pumpkin.
Yes.
Was it pumpkin spice or just pumpkin?
It's pumpkin spice muffins.
They're really good.
They're absolutely scrumptious. Would highly recommend. I can put the recipe below if anyone wants, because it was a ChatGPT recipe. Easy, one bowl, delicious.
ChatGPT was also one of my hobbies at one point. Like
I don't, okay, sorry, this might be an unpopular opinion, but I don't find ChatGPT very interesting. I just use it if I need it for work or for like
when I
Like
first
cleaning
say
up
that
a
either the
message.
robots
when
will
I
hear you.
first
I
discovered
love the
ChatGPT.
robots. I just don't think I would consider it a hobby of mine in
Yeah.
particular, because I don't enjoy it. I enjoy doing other things.
You know that meme that was going around of like me and ChatGPT? It's like, ChatGPT is your boyfriend.
Yeah,
like
I
when
can't
I
agree with
first
that.
discovered ChatGPT, I literally went to chat for everything. But now I've like pared back.
She's reeled it in. They broke up.
Yeah, we were in a toxic
ChatGPT and
relationship, but
Maddie.
now we have healthy boundaries,
Yeah.
and that's what's important.
Well, guys.
Yeah, I think we can wrap this one up. But this has been a fun chat.
Let us know what
God
your hobby-
forbid a girl has hobbies.
What are your hobbies? I want to know. Like what is like a bizarre hobby you have? that
I wanna
people
get
might be
into
like, oh, that's
knitting.
weird.
I was just
Yes,
gonna
we
say
have
that.
friends who are into knitting.
I also
just
want to
gonna
get
say
into gratitude journaling. I already have one in my Amazon.
get
cart.
the 5-minute journal.
I am.
Yeah, I had that. That was fun.
Yeah, because I'm trying to take care of
Fun.
my mental well-being. Like
That's
I work with a
good.
mental health
I'm proud of
nonprofit.
you.
And
Fun
other
count.
than like talking to friends and family and reading, I don't really do any of the other things that I should be doing to maintain my mental health. And I'm like, maybe that's why I crashed out 20 times this summer.
True.
Yeah, it's possible.
Take care of yourselves, guys.
Actually, on the topic of meditation, the most scientifically backed meditations that I researched, one is loving kindness meditation, which I do every morning for 10 minutes on Headspace. 2 is mindfulness
not a
meditation.
Headspace ad, by
and
the way.
3 is breathing. Literally
Sorry, I
just, like,
think I
breathing.
was talking over you during the second one. Because I said this is not a Headspace ad.
Mindfulness,
Thank you.
loving kindness, and breathing.
Yeah.
And
but
breathing?
honestly,
Yeah. Like a breathing meditation.
yeah. But honestly, if you've tried meditation before and it didn't work for you, you haven't found the right one.
Yeah, there's
'Cause I was
a
that
bunch of
person.
different apps out there. I think there's Calm, Headspace. We should be getting paid to talk about this.
We should. If you
But we want to help.
I know, but if
We wanna help you
Headspace
guys.
does want to sponsor us, I genuinely think you're great.
We
So
use your
anyway,
products.
we're gonna wrap
Thanks
this
for
up. 'cause
listening.
Also,
it's
Reformation
Halloween.
sponsor this because most of my lookbook is from Reformation.
We
If
love
I had the
Reformation.
money, I would buy everything from there. Not everything, but
Yeah.
man, a lot.
They know how to make a good piece.
It just reminds
They
me of like
do.
Friends wardrobes,
It
like
does.
90s.
It's like I look at it and
So
I'm like, that's
vibes.
exactly how I want my t-shirt
and
to fit me.
Yes, and the quality of material looks really good too,
Yep.
which is really important. Anyway,
Anyway,
All right.
goodbye everyone. I hope everyone had a lovely Halloween. It's Halloween today when we're filming
Yes.
this, but I hope everyone
Yes.
has
Happy
a lovely
November.
Halloween. And I wonder when this gets posted, I wonder if the Jays won the World Series or
oh
not.
my God, Ava, stop.
So
Oh
we'll
my
see.
god.
put my tongue
Go
in it.
Jays
Woo.
go.
But goodbye everyone. Have a good one.
Happy hobbies.
Happy hobbies.
Happy hobbying.
God, we'll end it how we started. God,
God
forbid, a girl has hobbies. Bye, divas.
Bye, divas.